Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new Unhandy construction fails video. Today's video we're going to be having a look at homeowners to even contractors who have messed up construction work. This video has it all, so without further ado, let's go ahead and learn a thing or two of what not to do. So this first guy we have here on the list, he actually ends up doing some excavation outside of this house. Now he ends up hitting a pipe and everything just keeps coming out. Now what would you do in a situation and how much would this cost?
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
So this next clip we had a viewer actually submit to us. Now this is their apartment flooding from a sprinkler. Now before all of this actually happened, they had held up a can of Lysol right next to a cigarette lighter and sprayed the Lysol. Now as you'd imagine, this is a very flammable object and it happened to have been in the sprinkler's location. So this is why this thing flooded. Pretty crazy if you ask me.
The things you find sometimes. And this is why you have to get licensed contractors. This is an extractor leading to a can of jalapenos.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't really have a clue at all.
So this next clip a viewer submitted to us. Now this guy's trying to demo some drywall. Now it's a half-inch sheet of drywall right above his ceiling and he's just trying to take it down. The next guy right next to him is trying to pick at it with the hammer, but check out how this whole entire thing collapses. So a viewer submitted this clip to us. Now they were doing a solo hardscape job for themselves. Now you can imagine, where's the help at? Well, he had no employees and neither did he have a forklift to take this down. So using the braking power at the front, he leashes the beast forward and pretty much you could see how this wouldn't end so well. So this concrete contractor got completely burnt out by a homeowner. Now this video is just so crazy because they're destroying their work right on video. Now you would think a mechanic's lien is a suitable thing for a situation like this, but the homeowner did not pay him a single cent because they thought the driveway would be a lot bigger. But unfortunately that wasn't the case. She's now holding the check and these guys rather take the loss than work here ever again.
When you finally get done off the stilts, you gotta do this still handstand, baby.
Now this is a type of shower you would use a first and very last time. Look at this thing, man, a grab bar at the top and look how deep that is and look what it's held on with. So here we have this guy doing a shower floor demo. Now this isn't an ordinary shower demo. Look how quick that thing pops off. The thing had no thin set on it. Now when you want to burn in the tiles, that's when it adheres better. But unfortunately they didn't do that, and it's not this contractor but whoever touched it last that completely made that mistake. Now that's the very least of the problem to start off here, because when they laid the backer board onto the floor, they did not thin set that thing either. You could see how quickly he pulls that thing off, and he ended up doing the guy a favor. So these next guys completely destroyed this homeowner's shower, trying to find a leak that wasn't even there. Now as a homeowner, what would you do? Because they had now completely destroyed your shower, you have nothing to bathe in. So here we have a clip that was submitted to me that would be quite controversial. Now, electricians and plumbers are going to be fighting in the comments section, but this plumber goes through 2 wires that were supposed to be going to a junction box. He ends up doing a hole saw right through it because his drain line is right there. Now he's trying to connect to it, but just in the comments, let me know if this was the totally right thing to do.
Another reason why you should buy a pre-built house in 2026. Just look at the attention to detail on these sidings. You can just tell they take their time with it. Older houses are never going to be the same as new houses.
So this next clip was submitted to us by an electrician. Now the electrician had described that this is actually a scary moment for them because they couldn't turn off anything from the panel because the panel was actually across the room. Now the whole entire thing is arguing somebody messed up some electrical, but the most scariest part was the building catching fire at any time. This was their concern.
Elevator we need to kill. We need to kill the 5th floor.
Now this next guy was concerned for his friend. Now he ended up getting work done by another contractor who had done this floor, but the floor wasn't staggered whatsoever, so the floor was completely lined up joint to joint. But this wasn't just everything that happened in the video. Go ahead and check it out.
Not staggering anything, he doesn't care. Let's look at some of these cuts in the corners here. I mean, look at some of these cuts around this closet. You know, he's not going to put, this is for a bifold.
Now, it never ceases to amaze me how hacked up some contractors are and how hacked up this floor was. Now, Cord Around couldn't even cover the thing either.
Oh! No! Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
So here we have this guy that didn't get paid by a contractor.
This is what happens when you don't pay
and he
me.
ends up dumping
You get your low
everything
return.
right on the street where the house he had
It's
worked
horrible,
was at. Now,
but
do you guys think this was completely
gotta do it.
warranted? What would you do
This is
in
a
a
nice, big, pretty
situation like
neighborhood.
this where the contractor doesn't pay you?
Someone tell me how this bullshit works. I got some high class plumbing, right?
Conozco tu secreto, tu sucio, sucio secretito. Conozco tu secreto, tu sucio secretito. Se los digo, Richie.
So this next clip was submitted to us by a viewer. Now the viewer wanted to bring awareness to who actually did this, but this plumber ended up getting 2 ProPress tools stolen from the back of his truck. Now this is extremely terrible because those things are just so expensive, but he also had 2 tool bags stolen from the back seat of his truck. Now check this out because he ends up finding who actually did it. So this next clip is absolutely crazy. So here we have this next lady that went on a business trip, and on her business trip she had enough days away from home to actually get her bathroom redone. So in this time frame, a contractor went in there, done the tile, done the tub, plumbing, everything you can imagine. What ends up happening is one of her cats is roaming around and the contractor accidentally locks the cat right behind the drywall and ends up texturing it, doing everything, even painting it. So who do you think is at fault for this? Because the lady's absolutely mad now. She has no idea what to say, and the contractor unknowingly locked this cat right behind all this drywall.
Of my life. This poor kitty was locked in there for 3 days, stuck underneath the drywall.
So here we have this next house with a complete plumbing disaster. Now, there are so many illegal turns right here that wouldn't even pass an inspection, even if an inspector looked at it for like a millisecond. Look at that, a coupling that's not even supposed to be there. You also got a sand T going up, and then look at it, a T right there, absolutely illegal, as well as this 90, man. What is that? Stuff will get stuck in here, especially if you flush one wipey down the drain, dude. But any plumbers out there, take a look at this and let me know down in the comments what you think.
Señor Jesucristo, Manny. Manny, hoy sí nos despiden, papá. ¿Qué hiciste, Manny? Por eso el llamado. Manny, ¿qué hiciste?
You're lying. You're lying. They started taking off the fucking drywall, bro. Call Sergio. Call Sergio.
Now this next clip was submitted to us by a fan who watches the channel. Now they go to the same college as these people who ended up posting this video, and he pretty much went on and said that 2 quick plunges from a man and this thing would have gone away, but these women keep complicating it. Now these aren't my words, but they are his, and let me know if you agree. It sounds kind of crazy to say, but kind of controversial. Look at this, they're just completely messing with the toilet and it keeps overfilling. What do you guys think?
It just keeps getting worse. Guys, this is a never-ending cycle. I thought that worked. It's a scam. You got scammed. You got scammed.
A ver, ¿qué mierda sacaron? ¿Ya pagaron esto?
So this backstory of this video is pretty much these guys ended up renting a snake to snake a drain from Home Depot, and one of the guys ends up getting his finger caught. Now usually plumbers use what they call snake gloves, and these look pretty weird. I'll show a picture on the screen, but he basically didn't have those and ended up getting the snake stuck on his finger. Luckily he was able to save his finger though. Homeowner ended up getting this job done by these concrete guys. Now these guys were in for a huge surprise because the next day they were destroying the whole entire thing. Now just what you'd expect, a homeowner who didn't have the money to do it in the first place completely burning out these contractors. These guys are completely devastated, and I'm pretty sure I would be, and anyone else would be too. This is a lot of work that it goes into just for it to go to waste.
The Handyman Special.
Anyways, thank you guys all for watching another brand new episode of DIY and Construction Fails. If you guys enjoyed today's video and or like learning something new every day, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and check out the rest of our videos.